Hi guys, Anya Deva here. In this video I want to talk about what is that low vibes, what is this high vibes, and where exactly do we go when we meditate. So I want to start with a concept that everything is memory, right? All space contains so much memory. So we have 3 levels of memory. Our pain memory, that's the lowest vibrations, so-called low vibrations. We push it kind of like down in our unconscious, and which correlates to our low chakras. Then there is a social memory of this social memory complex of this earth, of the society. Historically, how it all evolved, right? Throughout the ages, how we as human evolved. And that's a social memory, and it's in our, let's say Rajaguna, it's in our middle chakras. And then there is memory of the world, the pure consciousness, and that's in located in the high chakras. And in Hinduism, there is a concept of gunas. There is tamaguna, the slow vibrations, they correspond to the lower chakras. And I see a correlation between tamaguna and the pain memory. It's like really heavy vibes. There is rajaguna, which is energy of achieving, doing something in this world. And there is also sattvaguna, which is the guna or the world of the higher vibrations, of this angelic being, of the soul, of the higher vibrations. And so, when we meditate, we rise from the pain memory, which we all have, childhood traumas, all sorts of painful memories, personal memories that we have that we don't want to feel, and we push it down. So we pierce that and we go above that. And then we go through the Rajaguna, we pierce the social memory, and we go all the way to the pure consciousness of the world. This is how the correctly done meditation leads you to that place of no thought, or that place of bliss. Because on that level, you is the soul, and you remember yourself existing is as this pure being of the soul that you are, that infinite, eternal, made of light, love, and joy. And this is all words until we actually go there and experience ourselves as that being. And remembering who you are, this is what it means. Remembering who you truly are changes everything here. It gives you a different perspective. When you look at yourself from perspective of the true you, all that pain just wipes out. This is, to me, is the most effective way of healing any type of chronic diseases and chronic body pains. Because of course, all that emotional pain memory that we store in our lower chakras that sometimes come up as anger, as annoyance, as irritation, as sadness. So all that we're holding in our physical body, and it causes us pain. So any person who ever has a recurring pains, remember, this is not your body that's hurting. That's your emotional body that's hurting, and it reflects in physical body. This is the fundamentals of healing. That's why cutting the body and doing surgery, it's useless. You need to wipe and clean the emotional. And there is lots of course, psychotherapies that help you, some of them better than others, help you to kind of like release this painful memory. However, many of them keep keeps pointing you back to the pain and just keeps agitating it, and that doesn't help, okay? So when you go higher, the perspective of your soul on all that emotional pain, on all that super achievement that you want to do here, all that career games and, you know, games for the fame and claims for fame, right? And all this that you want to create in this world also. You see that it's kind of like a child's play, and you don't take it so, you don't get so much attached to it anymore. You become free from this bondage. Like the social memory, for example, like your parents told you that you should be a doctor or a lawyer, and you're trying to do it even though your soul tells you, no, this is my path. This is the path that I'm taking and I want to take now. But because you've been told by the society, the social programming, that you have to be a certain way and do certain things, then you have this conflict. So when you do meditation correctly, like in channel meditation, that's a technology which takes you correctly step by step to your highest chakra, into your soul being. When you go there and you experience yourself as this being, all of this becomes easy, guys, easy. Because you then look, as a parent looks at the child at the playground playing with the, like a little, you know, Barbie dolls or the little cars, and the child is creating all this, you know, drama and storyline and fantasizing, and he lives in that. But the parent sees it's a play and he enjoys, and there's no judgment ever from this perspective, either on yourself or on others, because you see how others play, whether they are aware of it or not yet. You appreciate, and you what they do, you appreciate their part in your life, and there is nothing but love and support for those around you. So this is basically what is happening when the meditation is done correctly, and I hope and I highly encourage you to try to go there at least a couple of times in your lifetime so you actually remember. But I practice this meditation every single day, because believe it or not, we go there momentarily and we stay there. Like I stay there maybe for like 15-20 minutes just to remember again on a deeper level. And every time it's a different experience. Every time I learn about myself when I go there, and every day is like a reset. Because right now the earth is evolving so fast that it's important to attune yourself all the time, like to reset, to calibrate yourself to your soul, to your highest vibration. So to me, this practice is a calibration, so that every day I live in harmony with earth and with myself. And so I practice it every day. But even if you go there once, like I know people who went to these levels only several times in their lifetime, the memory of that, like they just remembered, and that changed their perspective for the rest of your life, for the rest of their life. And also it helped them to heal excruciating diseases that was, that suffered for years and they didn't know what to do, like heart disease and like diabetes or chronic bodily pains. At least now they know what is a true reason, and so the awareness is there. And once it's there, you can adjust yourself if you remember. But when the pain is really bad, you know what? On this planet, pain is a catalyst for evolution. So people do remember. Once they know what to do, once they know that it's all here, once they remember that perspective, the pain kind of like drives them there. But if you don't want to go through the pain path, which is painful, just go through meditation. It's much more pleasant. So I encourage you to check out my channeling meditation course. And when I say learn to channel, I talk about learning to channel yourself, your soul, your higher self. And that is the safest way to channel anything, because your higher self or your soul has the best interests at heart. So all the information, all the answers that you get from that resource, which is you, is for your best benefit, and there is no agenda. I would not encourage to start channeling some other spirits or other entities. That is way too advanced, and it's not necessary, you know, unless you are in such a level that you're ready to hang out with other entities or spirits on that level. But we really don't, it's not really practical unless you're already a magician, and you know, this course is for regular people. So many of my clients say, I don't know how to meditate, my mind is always there, I cannot stop it. And so of course, if you never rise to this place of no thought, the memories of your pain will keep bugging you. The thoughts of what you want to do today, which is the Rajaguna, will keep bugging you, right? So because here the mind is active. When we, during that meditation, when we go to these higher places, you go beyond this worldly place of mind, and you touch the first levels of samadhi, where the mind have stopped, but the availability of thought is still there. So if the mind have stopped, but you still can have thought, what is this thought? Well, that's the thought of your soul, because your soul also thinks. And this technology, I call it a spiritual technology of channeling meditation, is the way, the correct way to get there. So essentially, guys, I am teaching how to meditate correctly. In this 9-hour course, you will learn how to get to this place in about 20 minutes. You will learn how to rapidly, using breath, using your focus, mantras, mudras, to raise your vibration, get here and work in this level. Ask your questions, contemplate your problems or whatever you want to do, see what path to take. There's so many practical applications of going in that level. It's a very useful tool.